Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Look at that for a view. A view quite simply to die for. This is the coastline of downtown Paphos. We are in Mandria, a very, very normally quiet beach at any time of the year. Some locals come down here, some expats come down, but one thing's for sure, you'll always find that special little piece of the beach, and you can enjoy those views out into the abyss of the blue Marika. I'm losing my English, by the way. I'm getting totally confused, totally focused on smoking on this cigar. So I'm doing a bit of lardy-darring for, of course, the superstar known as Sir Bernie, and of course the girl in his life, Lady Jan. And I'm also chonking on this Romeo and Juliet, especially for Sir Martin, who of course is recovering from some surgery on his shoulder and some other bits and bobs. And we're wishing you a very, very speedy recovery, Sir Martin. And we know that Lady Victoria will be looking after you and probably lighting you a cigar or two. But don't forget to price check them, because they're pretty expensive in the UK, that's for sure. I mean, they're not cheap in Cyprus, obviously. It's I used to be, well, I was never a wealthy man, but I used to have a couple of bob. Now I found out that I've got a €50 a day habit of smoking cigarettes. Obviously, if I was in the UK, that would be 2 or 3 times that. Anyway, Mandria Beach. This is the Mandria Beach Bar. There it is on the left-hand side. Obviously, it's closed because we are in the 3rd week of November. Yes, you heard me correctly. The temperature is 23 degrees and it's just gone 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you're looking for a perfect place to come, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, we are waiting especially for you. So sit back and relax. We're going to head up through Mandria village, and then we're going to start on our descent back into Paphos town. So if you want to know the route from Mandria or Paphos airport to Paphos, this could be that special video for you. On that note, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. While you're at it, hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's a totally safe and secure platform where you can virtually gift us a coffee or two. If you want a special video made for you, if you want a shout out, a birthday shout out, anniversary shout out, if you want me to call your cat in, all you've got to do is gift us those couple of coffees on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. And of course, it'll be coming very soon, especially for you. You can also choose to become one of our superstar members at only €10 a month. Yes, that's all it costs to get yourself that special title, to get all those shout outs, and of course to get yourself that a little bit closer to Marika and me. We are a wiggling and we are a waggling in the fields in downtown Mandria, but slowly but surely the fields are vanishing, and of course they are building apartment complexes and villas. So if you like a bit of peace and quiet, this could be the time to come to Mandria and perhaps buy your slice of paradise. You never know. That's the Sands Resort over there. It's got a posh resort and it's a very nice place indeed. Got 1 or 2 customers in there, and they've got all the facilities that you could possibly want on a hotel apartment complex. And the road services, well, what can I say, lady? Oh, so sweet Caroline. Hopefully Barney has given you your gloves back. Get yourself on a memory foam pillow, but just before you do, pour a tot or two for the brightly watch-loving man, Lord Nigel of the Big Guns. A very Calimera to you. We're bypassing Mandria village because it's basically a one-way system in there, so this is the best way to go. But please forgive the road services, Caroline. Please forgive it, and anyone else, the camera bouncing around as it will be as the big Jag navigates the roads. Even with air suspension and long wheelbase, it cannot smooth out the Sherlock Holmesness of the road services. At the end of this road, we are going to join the main road from the Paphos airport to Paphos, and there'll be a big supermarket on our left hand side, and that's where lots of expats go to get their newspapers in the morning. Of course, you can buy all sorts of other things because it's a supermarket. But it's a very, very popular place indeed. And it also does quite a nice coffee. But we're not stopping today. No. We're heading to Paphos. So don't click off just yet. This is Mandria Paphos Airport to Paphos town. So you're going to learn the route and you're going to understand exactly where you are. Luckily for me, I know where I am. I've got a sat nav fitted into my brain. Get on your own side of the road, Barrow, because you're going to come off worse if you hit the jag. I promise you that. And you'll be very, very sorry indeed when I get out with a mallet. Anyway, big shout out to those two lords who are in downtown Paphos as we speak. Who am I talking about? Two identical twins, two Paines. They really are Paines, literally. Their surname is Payne, and of course a big shout out to Lord Jeremy and Lord Simon. We had a great little day the other day sitting in the Pelican, and we were supping on an Eleni special, which of course is an iced caramel latte with ice cream on the top of it. Lovely, absolutely delicious. And then I accompanied the two boys to the Cabana restaurant and we had a cup of tea. Talking of Paines, here we are. Kalimera, Simon Payne. I'm actually on camera talking about you as we are speaking, but go on, speak. Yes, really, speak. Oh my goodness, you're posh. That's what we like to see. And how long? I'm going to put you on speakerphone. Hold on. How do we do it? Let's have a look. Let's get him on speaker. Go on, Simon, speak. So where are you?
Well, hello, welcome back, and thank you for coming back, everybody. We're in the Coral Beach Resort, the 5-star resort, Coral Bay, and it's a lovely blue day. The sun is shining. Everybody's sunbathing. We just had breakfast, and we're sat on the balcony looking across the blue sea.
And is it good? Are you having a good time?
We're having a fantastic time, yeah. We were phoning you to find out, Mr. Paul, whether you're going to be coming over for a nice cup of coffee.
Well, that sounds quite tempting, to be honest. I'll be coming to Paya in about an hour and a half with a car. So when I drop that car off, I'll come and find you.
Yeah. Well, going for a quick walk this morning, Lindley Rock, and then keep my phone on me, honestly.
So where are you going to be in at about 12 o'clock? Where will you be? 2 hours.
We'll be, you know, when you come to the reception, go out into the pool area, we'll do you that area there.
There you go. All right.
I mean, just give me a call, we can meet you at the main reception if you want.
I'll come and find you, because you never know, they might want to throw me out. Probably
got you on the naughty list.
Yeah, I'm always on the naughty list. So, you enjoy your walk, and I'll come and see you at 12 o'clock or thereabouts.
Alright, see you later.
Is the evil twin with you?
Take care, everybody.
Is the evil twin with you?
Yes, he is.
Yes, right.
Yes.
Kalimera to him as well.
See you later.
Soon to be demoted to a janitor. Right, see you later.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye now.
There you go. See, talking about the Paines, and he phoned. Wow, psychic. There we go. So, in a couple of hours' time, I'll go sit on the terrace in the Coral Bay Beach Hotel and Resort and have a nice coffee with my two kumbarus, Jeremy and Simon Payne. You understand? You're missing it because you're not in downtown Paris. Paris? Not Paris. Paradise. I'm getting confused now because I know there's a girl all the way in downtown York and she's got a Cheshire cat, grinning man. Who am I talking about? Well, Lady Rachel and of course Sir Jason, and they're going to Paris to celebrate Christmas and New Year. Wow, that must be pretty exciting and something very, very nice to look forward to. But to be honest, I think it'll be a little bit chilly, although I'm sure that Jason will do his very, very best to keep her warm. We're on the main road and we're heading in the right direction of Paphos, and we've just come from Mandria and of course the Paphos airport side. So if you want to know the route from Paphos airport, you're on the right channel, the little channel known as Marika and me. There's a Gumbaru, he's flashing his lights. What's he doing that for? Is he our mate? No, he's letting us know that there must be a speed van parked up just over yonder, and of course it's waiting especially for the people who like to boot it down this road. Speed limit along here is 50, So as long as you travel around about 60, 65, they won't zap you. The moment you go over 69, oh, you're in trouble. And you're going to get a ticket. And you're going to get an infringement on that plastic friend, because you're going to have to go on the internet and pay the fine. So stick to around about 55, 60-ish kilometres, and you won't be going far wrong. But one thing's for sure, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? I bet you all wish that you were sitting on the roof of the Jag, sunbathing on a deck chair, especially if your name's Lady Ali, and of course Sir Neil and the two dads, Sir Brian and of course Lord Mike. The villa's booked, the flights are booked, September next year, it's not that far away. It really, really isn't. Before long, you'll be busking, literally, with a little guitar on the Paphos Promenade and making a couple of bob or two, and then of course whining and dining in the King's, in the Pelican, in Stevie's, stay at the Castle. You never know. You might even go to the Naughty restaurant and have a meal or two. So where is this little Gumbaru in his van? He's obviously parked round this corner, you see. They're getting more and more cunning. They really, really are. And they're making a fortune. Here's some facts for you. There's two of these little vans that park up in Paphos alone, and the rumour has it that they are fining people 4,000 times a day. A day, yes. They're issuing 4,000 tickets a day. That just goes to show you that there's an awful lot of stupid people driving around, because these vans have been up and down Paphos now for a good 3 to 4 months. So you'd have thought that people would have learned to stick to the speed limit. And they're now frantically putting up speed cameras and traffic cameras on all the traffic lights. So yet again, the Paphos government, the Cyprus government, are going to make an absolute fortune. If only we'd have thought of this earlier. And you never know, the driving might get that little bit better. Probably not. Probably not. Anyway, we are getting very, very close to our final destination. Yeah, at this roundabout here, if you were to go down to the left, you would go along the inner ring road, and it will take you down towards Paphos, which is where all the beachside hotels are, of course the promenade and the harbour areas. So that's where you'd go to the left. Perhaps if your name was Brian Nevis, he once asked me to do that route, and I did, especially for him. He's the man who likes to buy us a coffee or two, and we thank him from the bottom of our two hearts. And he's got a Toyota Yaris because he's a very, very clever man indeed. He's back in the UK now, but we know he'll be coming back to Cyprus soon, and you never know, right? We might get to sit in the Neon Mall and chew the fat and the benefits of Toyota ownership. If I was a clever man, I'd have bought a Toyota. I keep saying it all the time. Koloni, what does that mean? Well, that means that we're almost close to Yereskipu. What does that mean? That means that we're almost in Paphos. So stick with us and forgive the road surface yet again, because it's absolutely Sherlock Holmes. And luckily, it's not my front suspension strut, Sir Bernie. It's just the roads and the suspension that can't cope with it. And of course, bits of plastic that are loose underneath, which I keep finding. I found today another piece of plastic in the rear wheel arch that has broken its two poppers. I want to ask these car manufacturers, what happened to screws and bolts? Why do they put in little stupid plastic poppers that don't do the job? It's called a pension plan. Here we are, downtown Yereskipu, on a truly, truly spectacality of a day indeed. If you want a nice coffee, there's coffee pause. All you got to do is pause, pop in and tell them to make that nice hot latte with a sugar or two, and they'll be sitting in front of you very, very quickly indeed. Here we are, Paphos, and it's very, very, well, perhaps not its best, but this is Paphos. This is coming in towards central Paphos. This is a working area, obviously. There's people whizzing around doing this and doing that. The Seekins paint shop, that's on the left. Perhaps if you're in downtown Essex and you've got an Omandi in your life, yes, Sir Steve, that's where you go and get your paint if you want it from Seekins. Yes. Hopefully you're having a great, great day. And hopefully the weather is treating you not too badly. And hopefully the heating is turned up in the body shop. And hopefully you're having a great, great day indeed. I don't know why this van in front is blowing its horn, but it blew its horn at the car in front that went through a red traffic light, and then he's crossed the white line. So if there was a traffic camera there, he'd get a fine as well. Anyway, these are the stupidities of downtown Paphos. Something's changed over there. I think there used to be trees along that wall hiding that building, and I think now they've cut those trees down, and I think they may have cleaned up that wall. So that's a building that was built in, what, 1986. That's quite an old building for Cyprus, because normally every 20 years they fall down or they knock them down and build bigger ones normally. Anyway, we're in Paphos. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to come back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness. Papa Antonio Supermarket's coming up next. Well, Papa Antonio Bakery is coming up very, very soon. I think I'll pull over and go and get myself a nice hot latte and sit outside and smoke a Romeo and Juliet cigar, especially for my mate all the way in downtown Dublin, Lord Derek Scully. Thanks for watching.